We'll see if we can't get you one of these.
Right? And we'll be sending you off to the International Maritime Hospital. That's where you have the mammogram done. Just want to say a few things about the mammogram. It's really important. It could save your life. Finding breast cancer early, of course, reduces your risk of dying from the disease by, they say some 25-30% or more. So if you're 40 or above, or if you're high risk and you're even below 40, then you might want to reach out so you can go to the International Maritime Hospital and get it checked out.
Great facility. All right, then. So, look, everybody, the whole country is talking about this Sekendi Takrady MCE, who, according to the police, actually attempted to run over a police officer, allegedly assaulted this police officer, and ended up arrested. He's the chair of the Municipal Security Council. He's currently shirtless and in jail. Let's talk about it. Nana Kwabena Abrampa Mensah is a programs manager at CDD, and they concern themselves with governance and issues of this nature. Nana Abrampa Mensah, thank you for your time. Good morning. Do we have Nana Abrampa Mensah on the line? It would appear that we need to refine that connection. Hello, good morning, sir. Okay, we're working on it. But in the meantime, just listen. Listen to this.
I'm sorry that you won't allow me to go. He's here, talk to him. Take it.
The patrol team is coming to take you to the headquarters for further action.
You are
coming to take you to the headquarters for further action.
Me?
Yes.
Okay, take it.
I should take it for us.
Take it. Patrol team coming to take you.
Yes, you wait.
You don't know who you are dealing with.
Okay.
Dorcas, he is not prepared to talk to you. That's the Chief Inspector Dorcas. So
I'm saying I've called the patrol team.
Okay.
Your action, your behavior, your attitude have been reported. Wait, the patrol team coming to take you to the headquarters for further action, and you'll be detained for this. Attempted to knock a police inspector down.
Attempted to do what?
You wait.
You
and you are saying I should know the car before you refuse to. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Good. I will not insult you. I'm a professional police officer. I will not insult you. But we will teach you a lesson. I'm a professional police officer. I will not insult you. You can insult me. You can do whatever you like. Yes.
Okay, let them come. Okay.
You are okay to sector 4 over.
Before you allow me.
You are in uniform, you don't touch me. I'm in uniform, don't touch me. Yes.
No, you
should forget. Tell your police officer you are stupid.
It's okay.
You are saying he's honorable. Tell your police officer he's stupid.
Because you don't know your job.
I don't know my job?
Yes.
Okay.
You say you've called
the patrol team is coming to the headquarters.
Okay, let them come.
Yeah, they are coming.
I will stay till they come.
They are coming.
No, let them come. Let them come, and I'll change the situation by
you can't change my situation. Okay, you can never change my situation. You can never change my situation.
I will.
And don't think transfer is a punishment. Yes.
Don't worry.
Wherever there is a police station, when you are being sent there, it's not a punishment. Transfer is not a punishment. Let me tell you. There are people over there working, and there are human beings staying wherever you want to transfer me. And you are not a police officer to transfer me. You are not a police officer to transfer me. Yeah, you can snap me. I'm a nice and handsome guy. I'm a very nice handsome officer.
Ugly
you
guy.
can snap me. Ugly guy. Hey, honorable. Be careful of your choice of words.
You are nice and handsome.
Yes,
and I say you are ugly.
You can snap again. You can snap again.
Ugly.
I'm ugly.
Yes.
You can insult me whatever you can.
You are ugly.
You can insult and insult.
I say you are.
I'm a professional police officer. I will never insult
you.
Yes.
And I say you are ugly.
And you can take the picture more and video.
Don't worry.
You can take the pictures and video.
If you have the power and the balls to do that.
Honorable, they are your children.
No, don't worry. Let them. Sometimes some of them want to flex their muscles to show that they are in charge.
Oh, yeah, paper to
This guy, I wouldn't mind him.
They are going to charge you for dangerous and careless driving.
And
also insulting a police officer in uniform. Insulting a police officer in uniform. That he's stupid. So if he insulted me and I lose my temper and act otherwise, what would have happened?
If you acted in otherwise, I would have beaten you to death.
Oh my God, you beat a police officer in uniform. To death. To death. You beat me to death.
Don't worry.
Honorable, you beat me to death. Listen, It was not easy initially when it was not easy when you were here. It was an eyesore.
Oh, which
It was an eyesore.
Which eyesore?
This is small. What he's doing now is small. You were not here.
You
Oh, my brother. And you are attacking me. Bring me the gun. Bring me the gun. Oh, I'm recording everything. Give me the gun. Give me the gun. I'm recording everything. Attack me. I'm recording. You are on record.
Oh, boss.
I'm recording everything. And you are snatching my phone. You can't snatch the phone. You can't snatch the phone.
Go and take the gun.
You can't snatch the phone.
I said go and take the gun.
I'm recording everything. Say you want to attack me.
Go and take the gun.
You saw him trying to retrieve my phone. The police officer's phone. The police officer's phone.
Officer, it's okay.
Hey, be alert. My friend,
Any
be
right
alert.
to record me?
I'm recording you.
You don't have any
I'm
right to
recording
record
you.
me.
You are on record.
Okay.
You are on record. Every word, all your utterances is being recorded
Don't worry.
for evidence sake.
Yes, someone is calling you.
Donabu is attacking me, sir. He's attacking me.
Attacking you for what?
Donabu man is attacking me.
Attacking you for what?
Don't do that. You are creating a scene.
I'm recording all your utterances.
Oh, listen.
All your utterances.
Listen.
You beat me to death.
My goodness, a lot happened. A lot happened according to this recording. There's a video of it. You can check it out on Facebook and Twitter at Joy99.7FM. All right, go check it out. See how it all unfolded. But it sounded at a point as if the police officer's gun was being snatched or, well, lunged at by the suspect. Wow. Anyway, listen, we need to unpick this. Several issues here for our consideration. So let's see if we can connect with our guest, who is a programs officer at CDD, in the person of Nana Kwabna Abrampa Mensah. Good morning, sir. Can you hear me?
My brother, good morning.
Quite an issue we have to chew on this morning. Let me take your preliminary thoughts on this before we dig into the main governance issues.
Yes, it's unfortunate, brother. In our security arrangement, ministers, federal district chief executive, regional minister, municipal chief executive occupies a security post per our security arrangement. So if he's the municipal chief executive, he is the chairman of the MUSEC. That's the Municipal Security Committee. So by that day, he is the chair of all security agencies in the district. And for that matter, he should know better and know how to treat his way around. It's unfortunate it went that way. Coming from the background that a female security officer, police officer, was knocked down at her duty post when she was trying to stop and check, as this same security man was doing. It spikes several issues that we need to check.
So let's start digging into things. I mean, first of all, you've pointed out the sensitivity of the position of this individual, who is now a suspect in the custody of the police. But while he's a suspect, he's still the chairman of the Municipal Security Council. What potential governance difficulties could that create?
So many things. You see, the challenge of that position is he is the one who reports to the Regional Security Committee or Council and reports the national security architecture of the safety of his jurisdiction. If you can't remember, there was a by-election at Akwesea. Honorable Samuel Pushampo was then, I think, the regional minister. And the report that came from him sought to say that the environment was not peaceful, and therefore it was nice to postpone the by-election.
Right.
Before the Election Security Task Force, the regional Election Security Task Force, banked that attention, and the election went ahead. That's why in specific situations, they ask the security chairpersons who are politicians to step aside, especially during elections, and we have Election Security Task Force. So his position is very, very important as far as security briefing to the national security architecture is concerned. As it stands now, I would advise he stands aside. even at his position as the Minister Chief Executive. Because security is the basic of everything in the district. He should be made to stand aside until full investigation is completed into the case before he's reinstated or otherwise.
So it's interesting. This is your suggestion to him, that he ought to step aside just so that our security apparatus can continue to function properly. But he was
the major security figure in the district. You are the one who advises the security committee, the national security architecture of security of your jurisdiction.
Yeah.
And therefore, you are the one who should set the example for others, because you deploy. In case there's a suspicion of substantial characters or security problems, you are the one who will meet to your security committee to ask them to deploy to particular positions. The deployment mounting of barriers, I think, is part of security arrangement in your district. So you being the chair of that position, abusing that power, what do you expect the citizens to do to the police officers? So, yes, I don't see why he should go that way. If he had calmed down, went to the police officer, oh, my brother, good morning, how are you? I'm the chief executive. Is everything going on right? There is sometimes little motivation from you, the head, to encourage them to do more. But you going this way, what do you expect other drivers to do? And one thing that is also not very good for everybody to do, taking a quarrel with police officer at a checkpoint in front of everybody. You are setting a pace for people to follow. You are undermining the authority of the police officer at his duty post. It's unfortunate.
So for you, the smart thing would be for him to step aside. But
the Minister of Local Government issues a statement on that. Ask him to step aside.
Right.
I expect the minister to do that.
That's the next level I was going to, because he has demonstrated, at least in this video, the least thing he's demonstrated is poor judgment. He may have demonstrated even worse things than that, but at least poor judgment. So it might be expecting too much of him for him to realize that at this point the right thing is to step aside. So what would you expect from the person who appointed him, or the local government ministry that oversees his work? What would you expect from them at this point?
My brother, the man did not just demonstrate disrespect to the security agencies, but for he himself is a chair. At least at his jurisdiction. The man went further to try snatching the gun from a police officer. Do you see the impact of that? Because the worst thing a police officer would sit down for you to do is to snatch his gun. Anything could have happened if that attempt had been made. If the person who he ordered to go and do that had attempted to do that, anything would have happened. Because as a police officer, you have to defend yourself. Don't forget of the adam of minimum force. Something bad could have happened. It's better you kept hearing the police officer, I will not insult you back. I will not attack you. I'm a professional person. He kept reminding him of that. In spite of all these things, he kept insulting your ugly person, snatch the gun from him. Brother, the best thing for the Ministry of Local Government, through whom the president makes any appointment, must issue a statement on that. Don't forget the chair DCE. He did not attack any police officer. He did not try to snatch anybody's gun. He did not pick a quarrel with anybody. Prof. Made asked him to step aside because he made that statement, that chair. You remember that one?
Yes, I remember him
very well. This is
worse
than what happened. This is worse than what the chair DCE said. So I expect the Minister of Local Government, Dr. Boche, to issue a statement today, ask the man to stand aside while investigation continues. We are not finding him guilty. We are not court. We are not judges. We are asking to stand aside because he is the chairman of the security agency. He can have influence on the director, can have influence of everybody there. So he should stand aside for investigations conclude. If he's found not guilty, he can come back to his duty post. Now, the best thing for him to do, to bring, because other police officers will also be affected. But let me tell you one thing. Per the code of conduct of security officers, they are not allowed to demonstrate. So they can't do anything than to have the ill feeling within them. And that's not best for security of the municipality. So the honorable man should step aside, let peace prevail, let investigation continue. When he's found out guilty, he can come back.
Okay, let's please stay with us. Let's bring in the deputy ranking member of the local government committee, Mr. Benjamin Podo, member of parliament. Mr. Podo, good morning. Thank you for your time.
Good morning. Thank you, and my regards to all your listeners across Ghana. This
is disturbing. a person appointed by the president to represent him at the municipal level is now accused of heinous treatment of a police officer, including an attempt to grab his weapon when he was when he was stopped at a checkpoint. Mr. Kodo, what are your immediate expectations of the party that appointed this individual?
You see, first of all, we want to note that even in ordinary civilian office, the head of any unit should not go down so low if the conversation that I had between the police officer and the MC should not go down so low, because the MC is the chief executive of the assembly. He is the head of the MISEC, the Municipal Security Council. He is the head. So the policeman operating in his area is his subordinate. So he cannot go down so low. If anything, he would have rather taken a softer position and then called for the invitation of the policeman on duty to his office, or reporting him to his superior officer, even at the regional office, the regional police command, so that they can take action. But the way he rather was behaving, if what we have heard is true, then it's reprehensible, and we cannot vouch for any such behavior within the public service. So that is my immediate thought. I think that he has been invited by the police. It is necessary for us to hear what he will tell the police in his statement. It's necessary for us to hear that. But if what we have heard on air, or the small clips that we have seen amounted to that, then it is very, very reprehensible, not only unfortunate. He cannot behave like that, because he is an honorable man elected by 2/3 majority of his honorable assembly people. He should always hold that in his mind as he behaves towards his own people. The police are there to protect everybody, including him. And I'm sure that as he drove along that road, he must have been accompanied by another policeman, because that's what happens. The MCs move with their security details. So what was his security detail doing or standing by when the MC was having that hot exchange with the officer at the post? These are issues. So it is true that some measures have to be taken against him, but it is also important that we hear from him what really happened. Then we can make informed judgment.
Right. At this point, as a member of the local government committee, what are your expectations of the local government service, the local government ministry? What are your expectations in terms of accountability following this incident?
I will expect that the regional minister should invite him and get the details from his end, because the regional minister in the Western region supervises all the MMDCs within that region. So he should step in first and invite him before getting to his overall boss, who is the regional, who is the minister for local government. But again, you know also that the appointing authority is the president.
Yeah.
So this matter must go through the minister for local government to the appointing authority, and then a decision can be made. But again, let me emphasize that let us listen to the full information about what transpired at the checkpoint. Because I heard the police officer saying, "Give me my gun." Does it mean that the MC or his accompanying team members collected the gun from the police officer on duty. All these things are not yet clear. If he himself seized the gun from a police officer, then it's criminal because you can't do that. You cannot do that. So let's give him the opportunity. Let's get a clearer picture from the regional minister through to the local government minister. Then we can appreciate exactly what steps should next be taken.
Right. We are made to understand, and I'd love to bring in Nana Kwabena Abrampah-Mensah on this one as well. We are made to understand, from the video at least, that this MCE was attempting to drive around traffic. That's the reason why he was stopped by the police. Let's look at that. And this is a common occurrence. We've all seen it. While we're stuck in traffic, delayed from getting to our destinations, we see certain individuals who, by virtue of their position in government or in parliament or in whatever, in authority, seek to get round traffic. The police officer has stepped in on this occasion to do the right thing. What does this say about this, the police's own reputation? Are we seeing a shift in the way the police ordinarily operate under such circumstances?
You see, the need or the desire of political heads to dodge traffic has been very, very rampant these days. And the presidency came to issue a statement that clarified those who can use siren in order to bypass traffic.
Yeah.
So the question is, that's why I was saying that we need more information. Was there a siren in front of the convoy? What really happened? Did he use his lane or he jumped into the other lane so as to drive in the opposite direction? These are things that you need to get around. You have to collect this information before you can, make a firm determination. But the rule is that unless you have a permission to use the siren, you have to remain in traffic with all the others. And that's why we all do. But if it is true that he indeed even left his own lane and jumped into another lane, which is going in the opposite direction, in order to facilitate his swift movement, then the question again remains that, was that legal for him to do or not? Then the case can be built up on these issues. So I agree that he went too far. If what we have heard and what we have seen of the clips, he may have gone too far. But let's get the full details so that we can even know the extent of his offense.
Right. Nana Abrampah-Mensah, on the same issue, what does this say about the police's reputation and in situations like this? In the past, we've seen them act very differently at checkpoints when it comes to officials misbehaving. Are we seeing a shift?
Thank you very much. And let me say good morning to Honorable. In fact, my point will still remain, as Honorable has emphasized. We need to investigate that. For me, I add that before the investigation goes up, we should step aside for investigation to continue. We are becoming unlawful and lawless in the country. And I let me set myself an example. I had a meeting at Kumasi Regional Coordinating Council to make a presentation. But from my hotel, there was a heavy traffic. I packed aside, went to the police officer and told him, sir, please, I have a presentation. I'm getting late. You know what? He ordered somebody to lead me, an ordinary person like me. So what do you think will happen if the minister or the MCE had told him that, oh, I'm so and so, I'm going here? I mean, people do so many things depending on the way you behave. The security officers are there for us. This is not a person. I was just telling you, a police officer, a female police officer, knocked down because somebody failed or refused to stop when she was doing her rifle duty. We heard something up north there, not quite long ago. This is not the first time we are witnessing this. I remember a minister, I've forgotten his name, also the same thing on the Cape Coast Road. When it comes out, and especially coming from the chairman of the music at the same place, you are undermining the authority of the people you supervise, and you are setting an example that people will follow. So it doesn't look well for the man to have done that. So please, I still go that as far as governance, good governance is concerned, and to having the police restore their confidence, I think the Minister of Local Government, yes, honorable talk of the regional minister, but the regional minister will still report upwards. So I think the Minister of Local Government, upon seeing this, to issue a statement. I set an example of Prof. Mills' action against the chair DCE. So, I mean, we should do the right thing so that people get to know that even a minister could be punished, let alone you, the ordinary person. We've seen a picture where people have been stopped. They don't stop, and a police officer had to lie at the bonnet of a vehicle while the person was driving. We've seen so many things are happening that we are undermining the authority of security officers, that we ourselves are asking to protect us in our communities. Please, the minister went so far. I also side with the honorable when he said if indeed he attempted to snatch the gun, the weapon of the security officer, not only it's unlawful, but no security officer will sit down for you to come and snatch his weapon. And if he also attempts to defend himself using minimal force, what do you think will have happened over there? Let's set a good example. So I still stand by my position, my brother. The Ministry of Local Government should issue a statement. The man should stand aside for investigation to go. Yes, we need to hear his story, but he can't still be at post supervising the same people he's abusing.
Mr. Kodo, do you agree with the call for him to step aside, sorry?
Well, is he asking that he should do it voluntarily, or it will be based on the understanding of the regional minister and then the local government minister?
The suggestion here is that simply for the fact that he's under investigation, he's currently in a police cell, simply for that fact.
Then he has already stepped aside. If he's not going to the office, he's in the cell of the police. He has already stepped aside.
He's still the Municipal Security Council chair. He's still the chair of the Municipal Security Council.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody should ask him to do so officially. The police have kept him in confinement, but the regional minister or the local government minister, either way, who starts it can be determined, should ask him to stay away from office while investigation is carried out. But for now, he has nothing to do if he's in the cell.
Okay, Mr. Kodo, I want to thank you very much for speaking to us today. We certainly appreciate your time. Benjamin Kodo is the Deputy Ranking Member of the Local Government Committee of Parliament. Nana Kwabena Brampa Mensah is the Programs Manager at CDD. Thank you very much for speaking to us. Thanks for your time. Now, just for information, let me share this because there was mention of those who are allowed and those who are not allowed to use sirens, right? This is an individual who we are told was attempting to go round traffic, okay? But it does bring up this issue. So let me quickly just go through the list. By the way, if you go on social media now, you will see videos of the MCE arriving in court. Videos are on social media right now. But this is the list. Government vehicles, these are the vehicles allowed to use sirens in Ghana. Government vehicles used for official purposes by the head of state, a police vehicle, motor vehicle used by the fire service, motor vehicle used as an ambulance by a hospital or clinic, so not by a member of the public, but by a hospital or clinic, motor vehicle used by other recognized government security agencies, and a bullion vehicle registered by the licensing authority. These are the ones allowed. But the more interesting list is those who are expressly banned. Government officials banned from using sirens in Ghana. This is the list. Ministers and deputy ministers. Regional ministers and deputy regional ministers. Metropolitan, municipal and district chief executives. CEOs of government agencies and officials of the presidency, unless otherwise designated. Okay, something to think about. Now, we'd love to hear your thoughts on this. When we come back from this break, we'd love to ask you, what do you expect to happen at this moment? What do you expect of the local government ministry? What do you expect of the president? What do you expect of the MCE himself? In fact, what would you do if that was your MCE? How would you be feeling right now? What would you be saying and doing right now if that was your MCE? When we come back, we'll hear from you on the Super Morning Show.
Do you want to study abroad? Are you interested in foundation, undergraduate, or postgraduate studies in the UK, USA, Canada, Ireland, and more? Then attend the annual International Education Fair, IEF 2022, in Accra, 5th February at Accra City Hotel. Register now at www.ief.ng. For further information, call 059-535-2148. That is 059-535-2148.
Do you need money to start a business? Do you need money to expand your business? Are you a government or private sector worker in need of money to sort out emergencies? Do you need working capital loan? Or you are in need of an emergency loan? Well, Quick Credit will loan you money so you can repay in flexible terms. It's collateral-free loan with no susu, no savings, no account opening nor deposit wahala. You just need to be a Ghanaian with your Ghana card. Quick Credit covers all forms of loans, and so you have no excuse not to work this 2022 and beyond. Call Quick Credit on 030-2200-390 or 059-692-0833. Take note that we do not give loans via the internet. Beware of scammers. We are regulated and licensed by Bank of Ghana. Terms and conditions apply. Quick Credit, lending made simple.
Provident Insurance welcomes you to a new year. Remember to insure your new car or renew your existing motor insurance from the 1st of January to the 31st of March. You can win free gifts such as fuel coupons and several other branded Provident souvenirs. Rush for insurance cover now. Terms and conditions apply. With Provident, man, you are covered.
Big discount. Free AC installation, free microwave oven, free electronic appliances, plus big cash discount. Big win. Room UHD Web OS Smart TV, Google Android TV, digital satellite TVs, and many more. Cushion big, and rep your country this AFCON football season. Enjoy big cash discount. Rush now. Electromat showroom today. Call Electromat now on 0552 755456. Electromat, your world of electronics. Terms and conditions apply.
Step up your entertainment from the 5th of January 2022. Already on GoTV Value? Then upgrade to GoTV Plus to watch GoTV Max. Or if you're on GoTV Plus, upgrade to GoTV Max to enjoy GoTV Super. Don't wait. Reconnect and step up your GoTV package today via the My GoTV app. Remember, we upgrade you to the next higher package for free. Terms and conditions apply. GoTV, love it.
Hey, Bra Kofi, your ceiling be smooth, bright and fine, Papa.
That's an understatement. It dey blink like 80 carats white gold. This be Interface plasterboard ceilings. Smooth, bright, and long-lasting. Everybody where they come here, they fill up. Where they direct them go Interface Limited for world-class quality.
If you're involved in new property development, renovation, or decoration, the right place for you is Interface Limited. Call us on 0274-999999 or visit our website at
www.interfacelimited.net. Facebook, Interface Limited GH. Instagram, interface.limited.
Imagine say water wake up at dawn. You know both. You know chop. Where it vanish for your area for 2 weeks. You not get one drop safe inside your tank.
Hey.
Haja, our life was in dangerous. Only our neighbor get water with water tank.
Water tank?
Yes, water tank. Mamma mia, that water tank get meter for checking water level. That water tank be fine past Kumasi Selendion. That water tank be tough like Ghana Army. That water tank, they carry water pepper. So say some no go left inside the supply tank. What a tank! That's my boss who Mr. Poncho go talk.
Beautiful, durable, with water level indicator and accurate volume of water. Water tank. What a tank. By Duraplast. Coffee in your cup. Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
It's the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. We do this for you, and so we'll be hearing your voice in just a moment on your show as you tell us your thoughts on what's happening in your country. That's all to come, but first, score big with the card assist and win the ultimate VIP Premier League experience for you and 10 friends. It's a 5-star match day viewing experience, virtual access to a Premier League legend, plus the winner also takes home official signed merchandise and a state-of-the-art home entertainment system. Pay with your contactless ABSA debit or credit card to enter. Terms and conditions apply. That's Africanacity. That's ABSA, the official African banking partner of the Premier League and CIMG Bank of the Year 2020.
Now let's talk about Basto School. It was established in 1884, rather. One of the oldest schools in Kansas City, America. Welcome to the Basto School Ghana campus, Ghana's finest American international school, offering the America and GES curricula. We fit our children into the top best universities in the world. Enroll your child now in the best international school in Ghana, shaping the dreams of our future leaders. You see them as your children, but we see them as professionals. Admission in progress. The Basto School starts here. Go everywhere. Locate them on number 102 Shandor Street at Belengpe in Accra, or you can give them a call on 0277 07 0020.
Now, Kingdom Books and Stationery is reminding you that there's more than one way to buy their amazing office essentials, equipment, and furniture at affordable prices. Now, you can also buy them online at kingdomstoreonline.com. You can pay with Momo across all networks, and if you live in Accra or Tema, you can get free delivery to your home or office in good time as well. Terms and conditions apply. At Kingdom, quality and affordability is their hallmark.
And time for your mortgage tip is day 4. Yesterday we mentioned that a property is important, but so is life. So in your attempt to acquire a property, don't overextend yourself. Get a mortgage that allows you to live your life. So today, my tip for you is that you do not need to start with a mansion. You do not need to start with a mansion. Acquire a house that is appropriate for you and trade your way up when required. This mortgage tip is brought to you by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Right, now a quick birthday wish here. It's for Mr. Samuel Adote Hammond of Bank of Ghana and his first daughter, Emanuela Akushika Hammond. Both of them celebrating their birthday today. May God bless them, and may Psalm 18 verse 29 be their portion. And that's from the wife and children of the Adote Hammond, of the Hammond family. Do you know what Psalm 18 verse 29 says?
No, not readily.
I was thinking I'm behind you in the queue to heaven.
Kojo, but we just open the Bible and read it.
Yes,
but I'm sure it's a blessing. It's a declaration or something.
You audacious people, I thought that you had these things at your fingertips. Anyway, so should I tell you what Psalm 18 verse 29 says?
Please do.
Okay. It says here, with your help, I can advance against a troop. With my God, I can scale a wall.
That's a declaration. See? Amen. Yeah.
All right. Okay, let's read a few. By the way, call us, please. Call us. Let's talk. We're talking about the MCE in the Western region in Sekondi Takoradi, who ended up being arrested by the police for, first of all, according to the police, attempting to violate traffic regulations, and then for attempting to assault the police officer, and according to a video that is making the rounds, attempting to snatch the gun from this police officer. He's heading into court this morning, but I'd love to know your thoughts about this one. So you know the numbers 0302 216 541 or 055 1111 997. This one says, I do not give way to any cars with sirens or blue lights unless it's a police ambulance or police convoy. This is a WhatsApp message. There are other cars that fall into that category, but anyway, this one says,
so this is an individual road user who says that I do not give way.
He doesn't give way. Yes.
Okay.
When he's driving, he doesn't give way to any other vehicle apart from police, ambulance, or police convoy. This one says, Brakojo, I'm Precious Bubune. This kind of behavior from this MCE needs to be taken seriously and appropriate action and sanctions applied. This one says, oh God, I love this police officer. I wish we had just one of his type in every district. IGP should promote this officer for his boldness to fight the wrong. People in high authority become so indisciplined on our roads because of their position. The police should be empowered to stop this nonsense. And that's Justice writing. This one says, the policeman was just overreacting to every rule. There is an exception. That's an interesting one. Tell us your name, please. We'd love to know. So we have George on the line. Hi, George. Good morning.
Good morning, Kujo.
Where are you calling us from, George?
Sakaman/Adenta.
Sakaman/Adenta. Talk to us, brother. Talk to us.
Kujo, interesting. Why are you making the thing look nice? He's been accused of. The man has caused it. He has caused it. Kujo, these are some of how these leaders behave. They are substandard leaders. Trust me. And this man is rather unfortunate for him. This has come up. There are a lot of them in the system. They arrogate unto themselves some powers that they don't have. And like your resource person said, this policeman, like we said, this guy be promoted. Good work done. And we encourage all our policemen to do the same. Good morning.
Thank you, George. A very good morning to you. And do you know, Mama B, I secretly get very excited when we open the phone lines because I'm often looking forward to a call from our very own Benjamin of Adenta. Benjamin, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Kojo. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. What are you thinking this morning?
Yeah, it's always good to hear your voice on the Super Morning Show. I mean, I've been listening for a long time now since you came to Joy FM. And I mean, the way you are crafty and all of that makes me listen the more. Bless and Mama V too, I like her voice. Winston as well. And Inimwa, I don't hear her anymore anyway.
Oh, Inimwa is never far away.
Oh, okay, good.
All right.
Yes, the police officer, for me, should be promoted as others are saying. But let's follow up on this. Let's not leave it in the dark. Because sometimes when the so-called influential people engage in all the wrongs, they still want to justify it. And before you realize, their friends are impressing upon the IGP or whoever the commander there is, and the guy will be posted to a very remote area where that place is mosquito infested. It happened to so many police officers who have been demoted instead of being promoted. So let's follow up on this. One of the texters said that he or she, because I don't know the name, doesn't give way to the vehicles who are blowing their sirens. I also do that. Even the last time, there was a big, huge hole just at the side. And there's an, I don't want to use that word. There's one guy was driving, maybe a minister or MP, I don't know, who wanted me to move to that side. And I said, look at the hole there. I won't move. Henceforth, I don't move. I face them. When they are coming, I face them. Come and beat me up. Let's see. You know, I think we ought to take these drastic decisions. Let's follow up on the DC issue, the MC issue. And I don't think that is going to get anywhere because of, you know, the kind of system that we run. Let's follow up and ensure that we have an eye on it. Otherwise, this IGP, for me, so much media fanfare, whatever he's doing will get nowhere. Thank you.
Thank you, Benjamin. Let's go to Kumasi. Hi, Kobna. Good morning.
Hi, Kujo. Good morning.
Thanks for calling us.
Kujo, listen, what is just witnessed is just an opportunity for us to sanitize the system. We are all seeing that our system is not working. We are seeing the effect. Unfortunately, we are just sitting down and watching because the people who are supposed to take action are the same people involved. You see, this is a clear example of a position that has been sold. We know that all these DCs, MCs, and even to the top, they buy these positions. So when they come, what do you expect them to do? They see themselves as lords, not as servants. They come and they have come and to enjoy the position. So if you are very serious by now, this man should be asked to step aside, thorough investigation initiated. And the lucky, or what makes this case so lucky, is because of the video tape out there. You see, once we have this, it's not he say, you say, and we use this as a class or as a classic example to set scapegoat and send a clear signal to those people who are in those authorities by mistake. And they can't even be so gracious that they be given such positions and behave themselves well. But unfortunately, they know themselves right. What has happened to the MC who was caught and paid the money refund for money? The time the assembly members were supposed to vote on him. Nobody has said what has happened to him. I wouldn't be surprised that by now he's there, checking his post and doing everything. You see, we are running a system where our whistleblowers or people who try to capture rot and bring it to the fore for us to deal with it are rather victimized. And once we continue to do this, we should all forget about it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Kobna. Let's go to Adabraka. Bature, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my boss. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, Chief. Yourself?
Okay, I'm very good.
Good.
I'm very good. We have to be very, very serious in this country. Currently, when you go to UK, 4 government officials have resigned for breaking COVID protocols. And this MC or whatever he called himself, you and I know what he did. It's very, very serious. So for me, I think he should resign, although he must face the rigorous consequences of the law. We have to be serious. No one is above the law in this country. Even the president shouldn't be above the law of this country. This is the only way we can move this country forward. It's unfortunate that we've seen this thing. It has happened over and over again. As the earlier caller said, if you are not careful, it will be pushed down the carpet. We have to be serious. You know, people who have stolen common bananas and they have ended up in jail. There are lots of people who are facing vigorous laws of this country who have done nothing. So for me, I think we should be serious. He has to resign. He has to face the law. Thank you very much, and then God bless you.
Bless you too, Bature. Thanks for calling. Agbogba is our next stop. Hi, Tanko. Good morning.
Good morning. How?
Not bad at all, bro.
I remember very well when this IGP was confirmed, and this panic and fear thing became this thing of the day. People called to tell the IGP that he would only accomplish his mission if he puts, if he is firm on the politician. This is one clear example or one clear test for the IGP. The MCE is not above the laws of the country. Now, I wonder, the president have ordered this thing that no sirens. I mean, those people should stop using their sirens. They're still too late. Do it. Just this morning, I don't know where whoever it is going wherever. It's a 2-lane. This man is driving in the middle with a police officer in the front seat and expecting people to drive into gutters for whoever who thinks he's superior than anybody to pass. If such a person is given that opportunity or that chances, then what happens to the president when he's coming? Do we just have to park our cars into the gutters? Or do we have to just start behaving like some countries where presidents are coming, you have to say somewhere else? What is happening to these our politicians? You see, once they get power, they become so so much that arrogant. Somebody who is nobody, because of our appointment that he gets, becomes a thing God. If an officer who we all want to save us, you are now taking the gun from the officer. Do you think that is the only thing that shooting around is the only coup that we know? such a person, like what the earlier caller said, they buy their positions. So when they misbehave, you cannot terminate their appointment because the investment that is supposed to recoup is not done it. This is a test. We should all follow this thing and let them stop this nonsense in town. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Tanko. Let's go to Kaswa and our first lady caller of the day. Phyllis, good morning.
Good morning, Kojo. How are you?
I'm very well. It's good to have you on the show.
Great to be on the show too. Okay, I'll make it brief. I think we need a lot more policemen like this guy. I mean, for him to have been able to stand up toe-to-toe with the MCE, see the way he was throwing threats around, I'll transfer. For me, that was the most annoying thing. You transfer him to what? To where? What has he done? You see, they go around just throwing their weight about, and they feel they're above the law. It's so annoying. You're an MC, and so what? Can't you just toe the line and be in the queue? Kudos to the policeman. I'm so happy for him. But we are keeping an eye on this issue. We are following it to the end. We want to see how it will end. Kojo, thank you and have a great day.
Thank you, Phyllis. Right, since we are in Kaswa, we might as well continue to go Mabudu Brim. Hi, William. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Kojo. How are you?
Not bad, my brother.
Number one, this is the result of the appointment of party hoodlums and disciplined party faithful. Note my word, disciplined party faithful to positions of trust and the responsibility. Number two, it is something that we all usually do, and I wish you would your platform for saying it right to teach people how to use the word honorable. So instead of Honorable Kojo Yang of Super Morning Show, it should rather be the Kojo Yang, the Honorable Super host of the Super Morning Show, so that you don't have disciplined people, even at the point of misbehaving, still being referred to as honorable. Even that's the annoying part. And you see, I don't know, but you know, something happened here. There was a joke on the road. The siren police officer was feeding some V8. Just then they got stuck in the traffic, and the one taxi driver coming from Rekum side. So the officer said, "Hey, IGP to a hole." Right there he parked. Then he started making call as if. So when another person parked and says, "Oh, Obi anyhow," he's there to insult the taxi driver. So it's like they know they are not supposed to do certain, but then they use their position to the extent of even manipulating the police officer. So kudos to that officer. That case must not end. It must be pursued to the latter. And as for issue of him resigning, he has committed a crime. So there's nothing like he should resign.
Well, a court is yet to determine that. A court is yet to determine that. Yeah. Okay, thank you, William. Thanks for sharing. Let's go to Ejisu Abdullahi Sumaila is on the line. Hello, Abdullahi. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you doing, sir?
Not bad at all. Hey, Ejisu is another place where the MC has been in the headlines not so long ago. Eh?
Yes. The MC who misbehaved towards the police officers. So I want to ask that, does he have security officers in his house who guide him? If yes, then that means he does not have respect for them. Yes, if he do, he would have known how to talk to those security officers outside. So he was talking like this just because of his position. And in any case, were you given the position just to run over security officers? You see, you disrespect them, talk to them anyhow, even to the extent of trying to take his weapon from him. See, the police or the court should step on this, and this man should be used as a scapegoat prevent others from doing this, because the politicians, they use their offices, their positions to run over the police. They don't easily respect them. Talk to them anyhow. But you have police officers in your house. You have security officers in your house who guide you. If you are within your journey, if you have any problem, you'll be calling the security, Abi. So why then do you disrespect them in their line of duty? The court should not spare him at all. They should see to it that he's punished very well, so that the others will not do that again. Thank you.
Thank you, Abdullahi Sumaila. Thanks for calling us. Listen, before we take our next caller, let me just let you know that there are reports of a fire at Kwame Nkrumah Circle, close to IPMC. Our reporter will be there soon. Papani will be telling us exactly what's happening there. So stay with us for that update on the fire at Kwame Nkrumah Circle. Right now, though, Kofi is in Lashibi. Kofi, good morning.
Good morning, my brother. How are you doing?
Not bad, bro.
Okay, just a simple question. I want to brief us. Can you tell us what, or find out what happened to the DCE or so who had the courage last year there to march to the police station and free some of the thugs who have been arrested by police and even had the police molested? If you can find out what happened to that DCE.
That's an important question, actually. I can tell you what hasn't happened. He has not been prosecuted. I can tell you that much. But we'll certainly find out what the latest is on that matter. Thank you very much for bringing it up, Kofi.
The penny force says that Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Kofi. Thanks to all of you who have called us on this one. Very interesting to hear your views on this matter. I think I tend to agree with those of you who say the police officer should be cited and commended for what he did in this circumstance. He acted very professionally, and he does deserve commendation. I believe our reporter Papani is at Kwame Nkrumah Circle, where we are receiving reports of a fire near IPMC. Papani, what can you see? Tell us.
Yeah, so first off, this is a two-story building here, just around IPMC, like you mentioned here. The fire service is also on site, and again, so that they've been battling with the fire for close to an hour and a half now, and a lot of people are around who are trying to assist with some of the people who are also inside here. We've been trying to get to some of the occupants of the house, but it's proven too tough. They want to rather deal with the fire first. But I have someone here who possibly walked us through what happened. He was here just when the fire was at its incipient stages in the beginning. Watchman, at what time did you say that you saw the fire?
Actually speaking, I can't tell, but I can guess the time was around seven. But actually, when I go here, I was remembering like it's a very small. So, like they're trying to call them. Like I called them. They're like, okay, before the party, to call them. Okay, you didn't. I'm struggling. Some broke the place. The nearest place here, which is the Bible of the Bible. Like people were calling. People were like screaming. People are like in the local dialect. They're like people like Obia like. So then I think this over there, the first tender. Yeah, the first taxi. Okay, wait a second. It just completed, I think, just for 2 minutes. And they said the car, there's no water in it. I'm like, wow, for real. So they were like, they stood here and the fire came on, like, it was then like very serious. From when you called them, how long did it take them for them to get the first fire tender? I think for 20 minutes. Wow. Before they got here. So I'm like, wow, for real. That's their second here. They call it over 20 minutes before they got here. So what it's referring to is a fire station just under the Kwame Nkrumah interchange here, not far from here, say half a kilometer from here. And that's what it's referring to, that one was expecting that station possibly would have been given the call to come here because it's very, very, very close to the place. But it tells me it took about 20 to 30 minutes for the first fire tender to come here. And when it came here, not long after that, they were told that there was no water in the fire tender. At the moment, you have 3 fire tenders here. So when they came, they said there was no fire. How long did it take for the second one to come? Oh, actually, for the second one, that was taking for
let's say 10 to 15 minutes for this car. But the time the second car was there, the fire was like it was worse. So actually, I can't blame the second car for that. The time they got here, the fire was worse. Actually, it was very, very worse. So for them, they did their best. But for this first car, it's very poor. Very, very poor. So very, very. Let's go back to the fire. At the time you got here, where was the fire? Where did it start from? The fire, actually, the first car or the second car. So I'm talking about the fire in the building. Where did it first start from? At the roof. Okay. At the roof. Inside the ceiling. Inside the ceiling. On top. It's a very small, like, let's even assuming we can get access, we can use this bucket and all that to quench the fire. So I don't know the reason why, honestly speaking, like very, very poor. The first car is very, very poor. Very, 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 very poor. Very poor. Even people here feel like, are they serious? Are they serious? Like, Ghana, are we serious? Like, this serious? Because so right now, so he tells me that fire started just in the ceiling, but at the moment, the fire service working, from what I can see now, the entire roof has caved in, and some parts of the outer wall is now also broken. Not long ago, one of the fire officers here was cautioning us to keep away from the building because the integrity of it, they do not trust. There are lots of cracks in the wall. Looks like something that they just cave in altogether any moment from now. So this is where we are still near the Kwame Nkrumah Institute. 3 fire tenders here battling with a fire that some of the people here tell me started from the ceiling.
Thank you very much, Papani, for that update, and no doubt you'll bring us more as the day goes on. Papani reporting for us from Circle, where a fire has broken out close to IPMC. Okay, so when we come back from this break, it's Friday, so you know we like to talk about a few social and relationship issues. Now, this is one that has been a couple of weeks in the making. We asked you whether you can tell us the fine line between flirting and harassment, especially in formal settings, in the workplace, in schools, in church, you know, even at home. What's the difference between flirting, harmless flirting, and harassment? You hear the views of some of the people we talked to, but we'll most importantly take your views on the matter when we come back. Stay with us.
What would you do if you have the choice to do anything in life? Build your dream house, take very good care of your family, and plan for a comfortable retirement. Plan a befitting funeral for your loved ones when they depart. How would you live if you knew there was a friend waiting to support you on all of your life's choices?
You have such a friend in Glyco Life Insurance. Glyco Life has all the plans to meet your life's needs. Your child's education, your life savings, your mortgage, funerals, redundancy, and your retirement, and takes the burden off your shoulders. So go ahead and live life to the fullest today with Glyco Life Insurance plans. And remember that all our policies are hedged against inflation. Talk to Glyco Life on 0302 218 500 or 246 142. Also,